everyone, I'm Councillor Tina Campbell and I want to show you what I hope will be Eastleigh's newest community garden. So we're here on Lennon Road. This is the Salvation Army building, and so if we go up the side of the building here, this is how you can get to what will be the community garden. So hopefully we'll get all these weeds cleared and make sure we get on top of the rubbish, and then we come down to what is an old what we call a mugger. So it's a multi-use games area, and this is the space we're talking about. So you have to use your imagination. So it can be whatever the community want it to be. So we could grow flowers, we could grow vegetables, we could have a wildlife pond, we could have seats. It could be a place for the community to come together and to have fun. We can have plant sales or plant swaps. So basically on the 17th of July at between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, if you're interested, then come along, and we're going to have an event here, and we're just going to talk about what we could do with this space. So I'll show you some of the other areas now that are also part of this project. End of the mugger, and as you see, we're going to keep the fencing. But just imagine it completely covered in climbing plants. We could have beautiful flowers. We've got all of this area here which we could plant. We've got a lovely buddleia tree there already, and we've got some, I think that's mallow, wild mallow there. We've got some, what looks like the remains of some brambles. They're really good for butterflies. So this could be planted up so we can really attract have lots of wildflowers in there, so we can attract bees and butterflies, and we could create a real corridor for bees and butterflies and other really important insects for pollinators across the whole of the town. And they can go from places like this to our back gardens and just go all across the borough. I mean, how fantastic would that be? So let's go look at the other area. So this is another little area that we have. So when the new parking area was created here, it left this little space here. And as you can see, nature has started taking over already. We've got some convolvulus in there. There was a lovely foxglove at the back there. So we could keep this wild, or we could do something with this space here. And then if we turn around this way, we've got this fabulous big tree, and we've got the space around it which we could underplant, and again to encourage, you know, the bees and the butterflies in, because they absolutely love these sort of thistles here. And we've also got over here, there's some lovely ivy growing on there, which is great. And then here, until recently, we had another big tree, and that one was unfortunately had to be cut down because it was sick and dying. But we obviously need to replace that. So whether we put something in here or whether we choose to do it in another part, I don't know. But that's all things that we can do. And let's go look at the last area. So this is the final area. So now we're at the other end of it. So this is actually Grantham Road here. And then this is the entrance into the site. So we've got a bit of an old dilapidated bench there. It'd be great to maybe get that changed. Fabulous tree up there. And we've got some really lovely shrubs in there. But it could just do with a bit of TLC and some tidying up, so that we could make this a really lovely area. So if you've got some good ideas, or if you've got some time to spare, and you just want to connect with your neighbours, just come along on the 17th, any time between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and let's get together and see what ideas we can come up with and take it from there, because this could be a really beautiful community garden for Eastleigh. Thank you.